So we are catching some pompano today just south of Sebastian Inlet. Slowed down quite a bit after about 9:30. Not very many bites, but we're going to keep on fishing and probably till about 11 o'clock. Tight lines, everybody. Hey everybody, it's Space Coast. Down here south of Sebastian again, giving it a try right here at sunrise. Surf looks a little churned up, but not too bad. Looking north up here to the jetty. Once again, I'll be one of about 5 or 6 fishermen that probably have out 15 to 30 rods at least. So somebody's bound to catch something if they're out here. First fish of the day, a catfish. So at least there's fish out here. I saw a couple other fishermen down the way getting strikes. So there are fish out here. So far all I've got is this catfish. Been fishing about 5 minutes, so there are fish. There's quite a few people out there on the jetty, and if you look down this way, you see there's a bunch of fishermen to the north of me. Second fish of the day at Space Coast, keeper pompano down here south of Cocoa Beach. So we're catching fish. Big strike, nice sized pompano. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Tight line. Second pompano of the day, about 2 minutes after I caught the first one. This one's a big one. This one's probably 15, 16 inches at least. I'll measure it out and get a video of it. Yeah, this is a really nice pompano here. So far I'm the only one I see catching pompano down the beach, but I'm using fish bites, the electric chicken, and a piece of sand flea, or in this one a piece of fresh dead shrimp. It's about just shy of 16 inches. It's a nice one though. So I told you I'd measure this one out, but second pomp of the day, caught within about 5 minutes of each other. Real nice pompano. Remember, I'm using fish bites and I'm using fresh dead shrimp and some blanched sand fleas. Tight line. Coast. Just giving you a look down the coast, looking out at the jetties at Sebastian. They're just north of me about a half a mile. And looking out, the surf's pretty good. Water's a little dirty, but we're catching some pompano. Caught a couple so far, one 16 inches and one about 12 inches. But fishermen up and down the beach, few strikes here and there. Had a good little run, caught 2 of them close together within a couple minutes, and then it slowed down again. Just caught my third pompano this morning, just here south of Cocoa Beach. It's a keeper. It's probably about 12, 13 inches. Surf conditions are getting a little rougher, but the fish are still biting. So I'm gonna keep fishing here, but there's pompano number 3 today. Space Coast, this is the catch of the day. That one up top there, that's a nice one. It's about between 17 and 18 inches. The other 2 down there a little lower, about 12, 13. So you can see there's some pretty big pompano. I'm down here fishing south of Sebastian Inlet, about less than a half a mile. You can see the jetty pretty easily. But did catch some fish today. 1 catfish and 3 pompano. No whiting, nothing else. A few people were catching bluefish, but they were throwing artificial to them, spooks and spoons. So I didn't do any of that, but did catch some fish today. Tearing down. Not a bad day. No strikes on the big rods. Did catch 3 pompano, good size. One was about 16, 17 inches. The other 2 were 12, 13. 1 catfish, no whiting, no drum, no bluefish for me. People around me that were using artificial spoons and things were catching some bluefish out in the surf south of Sebastian. Others were catching pompano too, but not in great numbers. Nobody limited out. But not a bad day overall. Hopefully we'll get on some bigger stuff next week, because the mullet run should be headed this way. Till next week, guys, tight lines.